Okay, it's been a while since I played this. I don't remember the names to be honest. Um, I think she just read me her poem. I believe. I think it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I gotta start my timer. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. This is a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. What are you what are you pointing at? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Too fixated. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I didn't have much of a choice. Ugh. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I only joined this club because I think her name was Sayori. She wanted me to join. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Here I go being negative and depressed all the time. This is a literature club after all. Sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Uh, she's Natsuki and that's Yuri. Think? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read the tandem, I watch each of their progress expressions change. Progress, what? Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Yeah, that's Yuri. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Excuse me. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Of course, he's talking about giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Ugh. Um, well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Of course she liked it. And Marcus did too. Yeah. So based on that, I gladly give some suggestions of my own. I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, oh no. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Marcus liked my poem too, you know. Did I say verbatim that I liked your poem, or did I just smile? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no. Oh? Is that like a... Look at her tooth. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh? What music is this? That's not what I... Uh... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Marcus appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh my gosh. Huh? You know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I no. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Uh, um, this music is. Uh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the ones. I w- I wasn't the ones whose breasts magically grew a size bigger as soon as Marcus started showing up. How does that even make sense? Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Uh, I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Marcus, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. You're kind of starting to make her look bad. Just saying. If she would get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out as the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Marcus. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. I can't get over this music. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You do understand that, right, Marcus? Aren't we in high school? We're in. This is a literature club, not a literature seminar. Um, well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's who it's going to be. I like Yuri. If I'm being honest, I like Yuri. Sayori. Why I gotta call for Sayori? Um, I want to pick Yuri because she's been nothing but nice, and Natsuki is like she's completely defensive. Maybe she just wants attention because she doesn't get any at home. But I'm gonna click Yuri. Natsuki. Period. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Hmm. No, that's a I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Uh, but Natsuki took it way too far. Here she goes. Oh no, that was me. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Exactly. Yeah. Yuri meant well. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. You're an instigator. It's exactly what I did. It was her that Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said some things that you both did some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. At the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Why do I feel bad for her? Um, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sayori doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit down in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. What is with these girls and assuming my direct opinion or feeling towards something? No, Yuri. I don't hate. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? That's true. She is Natsuki, so you can only be so offended because she's Natsuki. You handled it pretty well, as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Marcus. You're too kind. Yeah, I'm too kind. I'm way too kind. I'm thankful to have a part of this. I'm thankful to have you. Excuse me. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. It's something. Come on now. One more thing. Um, that one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? You just want to hear her say what she said again. Creep. Um, Never mind that. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to make some tea. You have chamomile tea? I like chamomile tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for me. Make it. I can't talk today. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Yeah, because the sun's been out. There's been no class, no teachers, no other students. I'm starting to get curious to what kind of club this is. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. When did you come back? I thought you were taking your walk. Marcus, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. We're gonna do the same exact thing tomorrow? The same exact thing tomorrow? And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems turn out even better. Dot dot dot. I think to myself, what a wonderful. Oh, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Why do you want to impress these girls? That's not going to fulfill anything for you. There's no fulfillment. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Well, if you're determined, then I guess that's so. No, it's not okay. Why? Because, Marcus, ready to walk home? I'm a good person. Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. I really can't say I'm not. Yeah, you know you enjoy it. Here she is standing in the middle of the street again. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. That wasn't a fight. That was a heated conversation. I promise they're both wonderful people. I'm sure Yuri's a wonderful person. Natsuki just I feel like she's struggling if I'm being honest. You don't hate them, do you? What is with y'all and hating people? Golly. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Marcus, it's nice that I got to spend time with you at the club. In the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Thank you, but I think you should run the club a bit better. I mean, you did found it, right? But Monica has that position, but that's not my business. It kind of is, but it's not. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't gotten into that kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Excuse me. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. What are we doing? Whoa, I gotta do another poem? Okay, this beat is kinda cool. Um, Even the cartoon Natsuki's upset. Of course she is. I like parfaits. I didn't even share my poem last time. Everybody shared theirs with me, and I just absorbed it all. Waterfall, chocolate, empty fantasy. Oh, I love water. I love the ocean. Socks, horror, universe, blissing, excitement, disown, hurt, headphones, games, giggle, destiny, sugar, special cry, infinite, passion, portrait, lazy, destiny. Daydream, sunny, tears, dark, misfortune, determination, friends, effulgence, judgment, broken. Daydream, uncontrollable, boop. What's a boop? Rose, strawberry, hop, skipping, promise, family, fickle, music, hop. That reminds me of IHOP. I got a country fried steak at IHOP the other day. It was really good. I've never had country fried steak, but I'm going to now. Bed, shopping, explode, entropy, holiday, kiss, philosophy, fireworks, flee, landscape. It's all love over here. Ocean. Nope, I can't even. Ocean. Climax, puppy, vibrant, skirt, bubbles, vivacious, electricity, blanket, meager, afterimage. I wish there was a cat option. Breathe, rain cloud, fun, pure, unrequited, disaster, inferno, peaceful, sadness, essence. Fun. Dream, playground, defeat, warm, secretive, romance, fester, agonizing, anime. Oh, do I want to do secretive or anime? I'm going to do secretive. Atone, twirl, fluffy, beauty, anger, cheeks, nibble, amazing, vitality, unrestrained, beauty, contamination, peace, whirlwind, shame, depression, extraordinary, pout, kitty. I like cats. Analysis, poof, hair, heart, melody, time, incongruent. That sounds like a trig word. I don't like trig. No, it's geometry. I don't like any type of geometry. Don't ever ask me to find the perimeter or anything like that. Flowered, wrath, analysis, lipstick, rainbow, pain, shiny, prayer overrides, fireflies, lucky, jumpy, whistle, happiness, summer, wonderful, Valentine, disoriented, joy. Lust. What does Doki Doki mean? Graveyard, extreme, vertigo, grief, candy, precious. Variance, cage, bouncy, journey, sticky, pop-up, pink. Oh my gosh. Oh no. What am I at? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Y'all have club days every day? When in my club days, we had them once a month. Is he telling me it's already been 4 months? I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. No, these club meets are every day. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Marcus. Yo, Sayori. You look like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I've been here for like a week. I see. That's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. I am too. Man, will you come with me to buy a snack? Of course I will. No, no thanks. That's not like you at all. Yeah, you're right. It's not like me. I'm hungry. I have my reasons. For what? You bought your own food? You're gonna share? We don't take. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What? That? Why that all of a sudden? Why'd you get shorter? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. What? Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Oh, what was she trying to do then? That's not fair. What was she trying to do then? How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. Jeez. So either you're not hungry at all and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so I would lend you some. I think that she was just trying to spend some quality mano y mano time with me. I like Sayuri though. I don't know if I like Sayuri more than Yuri. I kind of like Sayuri. She's got that best friend vibe. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. I know you ain't talking about me. And so that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Marcus, what are you doing? Haha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening. And her face in her book, as always. There's nothing wrong being a bookworm. Ah, I wasn't listening or anything. Yes, you were. You were in that desk right there. You were in that desk right there. Mouse. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Marcus to let me borrow some money. That's Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. I mean, I'll lend it to you, but I'm gonna charge you interest. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. We're talking about a $2 snack. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. ... Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. Do you think before you say stuff, Yuri? I get too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. And Natsuki's probably brainstorming in the back. She's probably in that locker right here, upset about something. There's no way you could think that. I feel like Natsuki is like the best one here, but she covers it with that front she always has. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. The revolution still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's still a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Yeah, she ain't fooling me. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. This club or the club? No, we're in high school. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. The Oreo cream filled. So I'd like to trick Natsuki into making them. She's probably going to hear that and she's going to get upset. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwop. Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Golly. Actually, that one almost worked. She's smiling. I like that. She's smiling. I was just gonna give it to you. But when I heard you blab about the cupcakes, it was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Show. Humph. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ooh, I haven't bit my tongue in it feels like months. I feel like it could happen any second. You're going through a lot over this just one cookie. It must be a good cookie. What can I say? Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. As yours. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to snuggle Sayori off of her. Nudge Sayori off of her. Suddenly, Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, do you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Y'all are in high school. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. This is the president. So Sayori should be the president, but uh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Hmm. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. I think they said that in the last video. Eh, I don't think she has a aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be that late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Ooh, I'm gonna stop right there. Monica has a boyfriend? What she I'm gonna stop right there. Look at all these slots. Wow. She has a boyfriend? I feel like he's gonna come in here and get upset that I'm here. That's why I gotta bring in another guy there. Like it's crazy. But I think I'm gonna stop right there and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.